and still here, going strong this Wednesday edition of Wake Up Nigeria. I have my next interview right here with me, Adetoro Adetoun Fowoshere. Now she's affectionately known as Alaja, and she's an entrepreneur and entertainment executive and the founder of Toro Events. Welcome to Wake Up Nigeria, ma'am.
Good morning.
Nice to meet you. Good morning.
Same here.
I like your getup. Very nice, simple, very chic and classy. I see the T there.
Yeah.
That was intentional, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes, of course.
That's a brand.
Yeah, that absolutely is a brand. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank
And
you.
I can say, I mean, this is your season, right? December is definitely your season. But then again, I was going through your bio and I'm like, okay, fine. So you have a background in finance and management systems. How did we find our way down to events? Let's talk a little bit about your background.
Okay. I started off here in Nigeria in 2006 as a finance manager at ENL Consortium, a maritime company, the largest terminal in Lagos, Nigeria.
Yes.
So I spent 12 years there. Within that period, I think by 2014, sometimes I just get bored, you know. So a friend of mine reached out to me and it was like, there's something they want to share with me, and he feels I'm the only one that can convince his own brother to be part of the stuff. And I said, okay, what? So he shared with me Olamide Life in Concerts document, and like, do you know Olamide? And I'm like, oh. Yes, of course I do. It's okay. I'm like, oh, I'm a big fan. It's like, okay, so what do we need to do? He said, oh, we're looking to do his concert. And I'm like, okay, concert, what does, yeah, we can do the concert. We can go. Say, no. We need an investor to come together, put money together, and showcase him as on the stage at a hotel. I'm like, okay, yeah, I've been to shows there. So we gathered around, called my friend, and I said to him, see, we have to do this. And he said, oh, okay, if you're doing it, then I'm in. So myself and Osi decided to partner on it.
Partner.
So we met with Olamide, and that was it. And all I saw at that period was how to showcase a street boy to the world. I wasn't looking at my pocket, but I just said, this is a talent here that we need to showcase out there. So that was how we did the first Olik.
Oh, amazing.
So after the first Olik,
what year was that now?
This was 2014.
2014,
yeah.
okay.
So after the first one, I knew it was very challenging, and I'm like, oh, this is the kind of thing I love. I love the creativity about it. And I think I can, I can do more.
Yes.
So we went on, did the second, did the third, and so that was how we got to do the first to third Olik. And after that, it became something I just took interest in. And
so now 2014 to 2024, that's 10 solid years.
Yes, so,
amazing. So now let's talk about the journey so far. So of course, since then, it's been concerts after concerts, events after events. And of course, we're in December now, the peak period for events. So tell me, how is it usually like? So I know you say you enjoy doing it. Let's talk about the challenging parts for you.
The challenging part is really the purchasing power of Nigerians.
Yes, talking about ticket sales now?
Yes, ticket sales. And the culture. We are not a concert goer country. Yeah. I mean, because we always tend to compare ourselves to the Americans, the United Kingdom people. But like here in Nigeria, they've been doing this for years. So, you know, you save your money. Every month you have to go for a gig. You understand? But here in Nigeria, we don't go for any gig until December. So we save our money for the December, like that Christmas thing. Like, okay, so everybody tends to now do concerts in December. Unlike when we started in 2014, it was limited. I mean, you will only maybe find 3-4 shows to go to. But now we're looking at 50, 60 shows, and every year it keeps increasing. So maybe from December 6th now, you will find 10. And the longer it goes in, the more. So it's becoming very, very competitive. Brands are everywhere, and now they have limited purchasing power too. And so how many concerts do I need to support here? So, but now I believe the brands are already saying it, that some of these concerts or parties that are going out, going on out there are not really solid. So we want to actually put our money into things that that have quality.
Yes,
and that is where my brand comes
in. Okay.
Our production is top notch,
yes.
and that is my focus. I make sure my production is top notch, and since I think 2018 when we did Bonner Live in Ekota, that was first Bonner's concert. Sitting with Bonner and Bonner telling you, oh, I want a plane, and I want the plane to crash on the stage, and like, okay.
So now I was going to ask that question now. So of course we have these artists who are literally naturally like talents, right? And creatives, and their minds literally tend to go wild.
Exactly.
Now talking about you, we're talking about financing, we're talking about putting the idea of that together. How do you tame them? How do you tell them, see, bring that your high plan, come. We know it's a great idea, but how do we merge it and marry it together to bring out something great?
It's very hard because they tell you, if I'm already selling arena in America and they're putting this together, I can't come to my own country and do something short. And like, but here, if I do 300 million, 400 million naira worth of concert, how much am I going to sell the ticket for? And what is the capacity of the arena that we're talking about? Everybody tends to look at a hotel as the biggest place for all these things, and the most secured place also. That is what people put in their brain, So, and like, okay, Eco Hotel's capacity is just about 3,000, 4,000 capacity. So if I'm spending 300 million on your production and artist fee, and let's just round everything to 300, how much am I supposed to sell the ticket for? So even if I want to break even here, I'm already looking at 300 million divided by 3,500. So how are we going to do this?
Right.
So now that is where we now look for support from brands here and there. And
all right. So I mean, it's a live show. We have very limited time. So very quickly, just in summary, now, what events are we looking forward to?
We have Stack December 2024 from the 14th to the 30th, but now we're shifting it from the 14th to January 5th.
Yes, now.
Yes, because we keep getting a lot of requests. Because last year we did the 12 shows, and what our brand did last year was to showcase the younger generation of artists to the world and not waiting for everybody to do a co-hotel. So we found a place at the Palms where the game used to be. It's a warehouse, and it's huge, and it can take from 4,500 to 7,500 capacity, depending on how you set it up.
All right, so 14th to the 5th of January, over 2 weeks, like almost a whole month of events and parties and celebrations. I'll definitely be, I mean, amazing. Definitely love to be at those concerts and events. Of course, we'll definitely get more information from you, but we have to go right now. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me here.
All the best.
Thank you.
And I mean, all the strength you need this period.
Thank you so much. It's nice meeting you here.
Okay, so we do have another guest coming up, so do stay tuned. There's still more. Remember our salsa sandwich in the kitchen, so stay tuned. We'll be right back after this break.